Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Should be. Here's Jock Peterson now. He will lead this one off today. First pitch of the at-bat. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Cole, or the Cole Train, as he's frequently called. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started.
Max Muncy
starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. And both pitchers will have to contend with the heat here. 97 degrees at first pitch. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. Here it comes on 1-1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Justin Turner is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and striding into the box, Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Jose.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Swing, and he pops him up. Coming in is Peterson. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Batting second.
Now at the plate, George Springer. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. Skied into straightaway right. Bellinger is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, number 44. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. From the belt, the pitch. This one smoked the other way. High and deep to left. Peterson looks up. It's up and out of here into the archways. So the bases are clear now following the home run. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Alex Bregman. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 1-1 home. Is a curveball taken low for a ball. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and it's a foul ball.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Alex Bregman becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. And that's by him. It's 0-1. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there. Brantley stands 6'2" as you see him in the left-handed batter's box. He was selected in the 7th round back in 2005.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
2 out, nobody on. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. sent on the ground out to second. Hernandez fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good. Ready now, Cody Bellinger. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Digging in now, A.J. Pollock. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play. Something the first 4 men have been unable to do. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
The shortstop, Corey.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's a 300 hitter, 3 for 10. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. Bregman gloves it onto the first baseman Gurriel, and that. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings. A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Peterson's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Here comes the 0-1. And it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now. Hit down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit, but that'll be off the wall in right center. Gurriel isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and he's safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now. And he'll get in there safely. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
The 2-1 home. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. And it's fouled away. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Stepping into the box, Jose Altuve. He singled his last time up. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's one of the hardest things to do in this game. You know he's sitting fastball. That ball starts to slide away from him. You have to have some serious strong hands and wrists not to commit right there.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Now another 2-2. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but
and we'll have to lead. Leading off the inning, Kike Hernandez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Hernandez behind a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Stepping into the box, Alex Verdugo. First pitch on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. Correa gloves it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now at the plate, number 16. He's ready for his first AB here in this one. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Fouled off. Dodgers have yet to break into the hit column here. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, George Springer, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. Very high. 2-1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Here now the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. The 3-2 pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Number 44. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Reined in to second for 1. Over to Muncy, and they double him up. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Oh, an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Here's Michael Brantley. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Too low, 1-0. Two and 0 to Brantley.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Hit out towards second. He's right there. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. Back to the top of the order now, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. The 2-2. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch home. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
It's down for extra bases, and the Dodgers have their first hit of the game. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Standing in, Justin Turner comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Turner can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitcher's hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike. Full count now, 3-2. Peterson on third. Muncy stands at second, no outs. Again, he sends it out of play. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. One gone now in the Dodger fourth, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. No balls and a strike to count. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. The 1-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And they're on the board as this is now a 3-1 ball game. Next for the Dodgers, A.J. Pollock, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment. Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
Springer has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Ready for another chance? Kike Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with a
swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Now at the plate, Yuli Gurriel. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
The first baseman, Yuli.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peterson has a read on it. He's got it one away. Here's Carlos Correa now. Pitch on the way. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Back goes Pollock to the track, and it's gone as they add still another. Now to the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And, ooh, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 4 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the center fielder, Jake Marisnick. And a swing and a miss, if you can call it that. It's 0-1.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
4 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Marisnick is off at first with 2 away. To 2-2 now. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. And the inning is over. At the plate, Alex Verdugo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Alex Verdugo.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Springer at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter.
Settling in now, number 16. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, and it's 0-2 now. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
The left fielder, number 31, Josh Peterson.
And he fouls this one off. On its way is pitch number 75. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Chirinos recovers, and the throw to first ends the inning. Digging in, number 44 comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Joe Kelly, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here.
Now pitching.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
17, Joe Kelly.
And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one. 2-1.
One strike to count.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's 1 for 4. And it's fouled away. Base is empty here with nobody out. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now the 2-1 is a fastball down below the knees.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
There's ball 4.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael.
First offering on its way.
Brantley.
Line to the right side, but foul. Bregman gets his lead at first, nobody out. Good pitch there on the inside, Black called the strike. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. This is pulled into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and taking into bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. In the dirt here. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Here's the 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Good job.
Digging in once again, Carlos Correa. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's gone 2 for 5. He's taken Ross Stripling. Takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Stripling typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to stepping in and ready for another shot. Max Muncy, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here. But also, the offense is obviously not picking anything up to him.
Got him to chase out of the zone that time. Max Muncy goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. On the move is Springer. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. He'll get to this one deep in the hole.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Swing and a miss, got him reaching. And that ends the inning. Here's Jake Marisnick.
Leading up for the Astros, the center fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Marisnick.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
0-1.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
He's behind on the swing there, and the count moves to 3-2. Smoke toward third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And a ball, 1-0. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bellinger's under it. 2 gone. Riding in once again, George Springer. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And that. Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
He'll try again, 1-2. And another foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Fouled off. Will Harris comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Number 36.
Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Brentwood is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Shortstop.
Here's Corey Seager. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Harris playing here in his home state of Texas. He's a 9-year major league vet. A ball and a strike.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Corey Seager. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Now in the box, Kike Hernandez. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. No balls and 1 strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Correa has it onto the first baseman Gurriel, and that into the box. Number 44. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs.
The designated hitter.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
So here's the Astros.
Number 2. Alex.
First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Fouled away. Bregman stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. High in the air out to center field. Pollock has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away. At the plate, Michael Brantley hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Count now, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And he fouls this one off. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Standing in, Yuli Gurriel. It was a walk in his last trip. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And it's fouled away. Still only 1 out in the inning. Popped straight up. Turner on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Now batting, Carlos Correa. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So stepping in, Alex Verdugo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Alex Verdugo.
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Fouled off. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Count is 1-2.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Marisnick is under it. He's got it one away. Ready for another shot now. Number 16. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And the count.